Yeah. Okay. Cool. Hi, Tucker. How you doing?
Good.
All right.
How's everybody else doing?
Nobody else is here yet, except for the YouTube people, the YouTube frogs.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Raw or
Raw?
All right. Oh shit! Forgot about having to figure out where the fuck we are.
True.
It's fine though. It's pretty easy to find. It's Augusta, Georgia.
It's Augusta, Georgia. Hell yeah. There it is.
Boom.
Boom indeed. Do you hear that fan, by the way?
No.
Is that too terrible? Okay, cool. That is, or well, was a concern of mine. Yep.
And I guess, you kick things off with the champ.
John Cena. Having had retained last night, yeah.
Yeah, mere hours ago, really.
Mere hours.
Yeah. Less than 24 hours removed from his last man standing match. And yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I don't need to paraphrase these John Cena promos anymore. They're going to be the same for the next 4 years. The champ is here, hustle, loyalty, respect, big match player, do. You can't see me, want some, come get some. And then maybe it's Coach. Coach's music hits.
Yep, I like that.
Coach is like, John, congratulations. Now it's time to find your next opponent. And I have an idea, because controversy creates cash. And before Coach can say his idea, it's the Apple Man.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I don't have anything specific for this. So up to you whether you want to, or whether we just say he teases calling Coach out and he calls Cena out instead.
Yeah, okay, I like that. Carlito comes out and he looks right at Jonathan Coachman and he says, this is bullshit. Every single week, it's all about this guy and it's about nobody else. You keep.
I feel like we need to be very careful to channel this into his legitimate frustrations with his real life booking, in order to not make it dumb. It's got to be like, why is he like? But also try and plow it into the storyline, like
right.
He came from SmackDown and nobody told him what was going on, right? Because then he accidentally fell in with the wrong crowd.
It's been a rocky time. You know what I mean? He feels abandoned, forgotten, like he's kind of been left to his own devices here on Raw. Very sink or swim, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I like the idea that he gets right up in Coachman's face and it's just like, there's one guy who I have. If there's one guy who I would have to blame for all of this, for all of my pain and my struggles, and he turns to the ring, it would have to be you, John Cena.
Oh, in my vision, everyone's in the ring, including Coach. Coach had been in the ring with John. Yeah, so but it still works. Just to modify.
I'd assume they were on the stage or something.
Also, are you banging something around your mic as you're moving and you're talking here? Because
don't think so.
Getting that feedback. Stop now. So I think it was something you were doing.
I've been this, but I doubt it.
No, wasn't that? Oh, that just happened there.
Yeah, okay, that's just my chair brushing up against the desk.
So something banging against the desk.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. You're making things up. You're confusing the fans. Your work shoot promos. I don't understand them.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Carlito.
Talking about Mexico, how come you haven't done a show with Mysterio headlining in Mexico? Because we did a show with Eddie Guerrero headlining in Mexico.
Yeah.
And Rey Mysterio is from California.
I don't know what to call this.
Cena is still champ. Carlito is mad.
Okay, yeah.
What was the end of this promo? Like, coach, like, well, Carlito, you're gonna get a chance to compete for the WWE title because tonight we're gonna do a 6-pack challenge with the winner taking on John Cena at the Royal Rumble.
Awesome.
All right, cool.
I love it. 6 minutes.
Have you done a show with Mysterio headlining California? Probably.
Likely, yeah.
Very likely. I assume this is longer than 6.
Yeah, you want to go longer?
I mean,
cool,
Cena's got to enter. He's got to cut his promo. Coach has got to walk down to the ring. He's got to have at least a minute of talking. Then Carlito's got to walk down to the ring and cut a whole ass promo.
True.
It feels like maybe 10.
10? All right.
Right. I'm still getting banging noises, by the way.
Really?
Yes. I'm not looking at you, bro.
No, it's not the chair,
Okay.
for sure. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it's wind. Is the fan pointed at you?
It is pointed at me, yeah, but not
You
at the
think
mic.
that might not be a great idea? Because you're right next to the mic?
Asked you if you could
Well,
hear
it doesn't
or if
sound
was
like
dead.
a fan. It sounds like you banging something against the desk. Also, you can't ask for feedback on audio quality and then get mad someone's giving you feedback on audio quality.
Yes, I can. I can do what I want, damn it. Yeah, fair.
What do we do? Who's in this 6-pack challenge? Are we doing DX versus Rated RKO tonight? Or is that next week? It's probably next week.
That could be next week. We could put them even in the 6-pack if you wanted
That's
tonight.
potential. That's an option. I feel like Rated RKO aren't going to be in it if we're doing that.
That makes sense. They're tag champs.
They're also fucked.
True.
That's more of the direction I was going for.
That's fair. Yeah.
What have you done, by the way? I'm pretty sure it stopped. So there you go.
Okay. Yeah. It would have just been the fan then, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost as if air blowing towards your microphone. Like, there's one thing about having a fan on in the room.
The microphone.
It always started blowing at you, which is next to the microphone. And air is notably a very precise element to control.
Yes, it goes exactly where you want it to. I know that.
So Carlito, we need a guy in here that we want to win if we audible.
Who is
Jeff
the guy?
Hardy.
I think it was Nitro, wasn't it, initially?
Nah, I mean, initially, I am still to this day not sold on it being Nitro. So we can put him in there, but he's not my guy. He's not like, Nitro, and they go, yeah, definitely. Whereas Jeff Hardy is like, you tell me Jeff Hardy, and I need no explanation. I'm down.
Yeah, it's kind of basic.
But I mean, if this is not the case for you, we should find someone who we both are like, oh yeah, that's fine.
I just don't know if we've positioned.
We have.
He just does win the match, though. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
I can't just be like, there's been no build up to this. It's like, yeah, won the match.
There's been no build up to Carlito being the number one contender.
Yeah.
He was literally buried yesterday.
Further away. You're right. Yeah, that's funny.
Chris Jericho, I'm not enthused with that match though. Just because we've done it. But you say again, you're thinking of real life where we've done it where they've done it a million times. It's happened like twice for us. Yeah.
4 times? 4 times, 1-on-1.
Yeah, but like twice for the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 3 times for the title. Thank you.
What on earth is that match?
That is Cruiserweight Jericho, I think, right?
Yeah. Why is he fighting for the US belt?
You know, That is dead in the center of Tucker books. So
All right.
I'm thinking maybe the answer is just banger TV main for the US belt, likely.
Reasonable, yeah. Didn't bang that hard.
No. So we think of for this DX.
I think Jericho should be in this match.
Yeah, DX, Jericho, Hardy, Carlito.
Is there any reason why you're not booking them in, or are we just using this screen as an imagination tool?
I could. Yeah, I was literally just using it to see the roster.
I don't see. Know why interesting. I was wondering what.
6v6 or not the 6v6, but you know what I mean. Yeah,
I honestly wasn't expecting you to book it in, which is why I found it weird that we had arrived at this screen in the first place. But then once we got here, you were like using it and like mousing over places. I was like, oh yes, I need to imagine 6 empty spots.
Yeah, you do. Listen, all right, listen. Hey, you know who else I think could be in this match?
Elijah Burke.
Yes.
I don't. For what it's worth, I don't think DX need to be here. If we can find 6 other people, which I think we can, by the sounds of things. If I'm saying put Burke in and you've got another guy on the cards,
my guy would be Lasher.
Sure.
Fresh off IC title loss. One more. We could just throw Sean in there. That would be pretty funny.
It would be pretty funny. I think it would be Triple H over Sean.
I kind of like that. That's kind of like, this group is kind of heat.
Sure. And now it's an Elimination Chamber match. Because controversy creates cash.
God, that'd be such a banger. TV chamber.
Carlito, I would like you to look up. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Did they really hang? They did, didn't they? Originally, they hung. They still do, don't they? Hang that fucking thing. Holy fuck! That's a big ass thing. Yeah,
I know. And I think like even just like hanging a steel cage over the ring is fucking scary. I wouldn't fucking work that. I'd be like, that shit's gonna drop. I don't trust y'all. All right. I know what you did to Owen. Okay, I'm not doing this. I'm out of here.
You are always unnaturally freaked out by men on wires. Like, you freak out a lot whenever you see it. You're like, oh, no. I'm like, dude, it's 2023. He's a stuntman. It's fine. He's got a fucking harness on.
Historically, just not a good idea in wrestling.
You say that as if there's been one problem in the history of ever.
And he died. He fucking killed him.
Sure, but it's been like 30 years.
Yeah,
technology advances. We didn't used to like get in engine-powered automobiles either because it was a bad idea.
Well, the Owen thing was not like we don't have the technology. It was we cheaped out on the technology and tried to do a bare minimum.
Right. And cheaping out on technology gets more and more effective as time goes on because the cheaper technology gets better and better.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
Your point there.
Yeah.
6-pack challenge. Apparently, we're booking the main event first. No, you know what? Just give me a time on this. How long do you think?
Okay.
I guess we always adjust that to how much we have left, right?
Yeah, but I feel like this is one where we should probably like. This needs like 20, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Or does it? Because it's not like an elimination match, and it's not like a.
That's true.
It's not like a timed entrances match.
No, they're just all in.
They're just all in the ring. But it still feels like a time of match, and if it happened in real life, they would go like 20 plus on it. I believe
Triple H and Jericho would. They'd be like, we can do it. We can take these guys.
I feel like Vengeance 2007 had a 6-pack challenge.
Are we ever going to do the championship scramble?
Do you like championship scrambles?
No, it's one of the more iconic.
I kind of like it.
Garbage ideas. Like,
I think it kind of works. I don't know. We'll see. If we get to a show or a month and you're like, it's time for the championship scramble, we can have a talk about it. Yeah. So their 5-pack challenge in real life went 10 minutes. So I feel like we could go a more reasonable length of time on this. Like 15.
Yeah, I like 15 on that.
Okay.
Just gonna slow build it for now, and we'll come back to that.
All right. Cool. So we go to commercial. We come back.
We do have this booked in for some point tonight.
Oh, let's just do that right now.
That's actually what I was thinking. Yeah, exactly.
So let's see here. So if the Cowboys win, they get the horseshoe back. But if Crime Time win, they get the horse, right? The magic horse, the lucky horse. Do we have the Cowboys win because Crime Time have their impending tag title match? And that was kind of
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Give it to Roy.
Yeah, because Roy's the only person in this match making it viable to be broadcast.
Literally.
4? 3?
Give him 4.
Okay, 4. I'll give him 4 if you really want him to have 4.
They don't have 4 minutes probably worth, but you know what? It's fine.
They would give it to him. Fuck it. Why don't we book right now a series of 4-minute promos from each of our main eventers except for Carlito?
I love it.
And we'll spread them out throughout the show. We can put Sean in this one.
Yep.
Sean's like, wait, Hunter. We have these tag titles or this.
I don't care.
Sean, if I can't compete for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, I have no career.
There are plenty of other belts to compete for at WrestleMania.
Not for me.
Fantastic.
Sean, you got your WrestleMania match.
Stand there. Yeah, what do you think about that? There you go. Just fucking copy and paste.
I like it. I'm a fan. There's an easier way for you to do it though.
Oh, how so?
I'm going to tell you after you've booked. Oh, I love there's so many people to stand next to people. Paste it in one more time. Okay, now after you've deleted that, so delete that like you're going to, and now Control A. Okay, that doesn't work on this screen. Just highlight it all.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, no, put a space in first. Put a space at the start. And then highlight it all. Right. And then what you can do is you can write the name and then press paste and it'll be done for you after you've copied that.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah. So it starts blank, right? So you just type in Bobby Lashley and then paste.
That is a little faster. You're right. Good shit.
Just a tiny bit, yeah.
Script Lasher?
Yeah. I think script everyone we've had promo so far.
Cool.
Oh god, Jeff Hardy hasn't got a script. Triple H might complain, and if he does, then yeah, fuck it. Have fun.
We want to skip that. The intro?
No, because this is intentionally a shoot.
Right on.
I think we have 2 more guys to. Okay,
we do. Who else is in that match?
Elijah Burke with Marcus Corvan standing next to him.
Yup, dude. Lots of dudes. Bang. Let me. I just realized I was right clicking to copy and not Control C'ing. That's weird. What was I doing?
You always do that. I'm pretty sure.
It's true. It's true. I am weird like that. Nobody ever taught me keyboard shortcuts as a kid, so I just have the weird things that I do. Last guy is
Chris Jericho. It's tremendously based that he's all alone. Yeah. What's the plan for Carlito after he loses to Cena? Who knows? Maybe he won't lose to Cena. Maybe he's going to take the belt and go and defend it in ROH.
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you guys, huh? You think you're too smart for the business, huh? You think you could book this shit, huh? Yeah? Is that how it is?
Do we do a Umaga Cena tables match next week? Just gonna put it out there as an option. Tag team match. Melina and Victoria taking on Stacy and Trish.
Oh, I sorted it by 6-way singles. I was like, the fuck is this selection? You said Melina and somebody against somebody and somebody.
I'm gonna let you figure it out and see how close you can get. Nope.
versus Tori Wilson, Maria, and she'll team with Jillian Hall.
Very well. You have to live with your decision.
There it is. There's the match. What were you saying?
Melina and Victoria versus Trish and Stacy.
That makes more sense somehow.
It's almost as if these are relevant women.
Well, Melina's not, but yeah.
Melina's the WWE champion, Tucker.
In brackets.
Women's. Yeah. 2?
Yep.
Eye candy.
Yep.
Melina pins Stacy. Eminem interference.
I like that. Are we debuting the new Eminem?
Oh, no, you're right. Johnny
still?
Nitro interference. You're right. Although we should
Thought so.
consider when and where we're planning on debuting.
Because it wasn't supposed to be like we'll wait on it and make it a big
No.
thing. But
although it could be
should
that they meet each other in the Rumble and a friendship grows.
I like that. They suddenly just start like ganging up on people.
Yeah,
in the
ganging
Rumble.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Loose alliance, and then maybe like Masters can eliminate Nitro, and Nitro's like, I like you. I'm gonna recruit you.
You son of a bitch. I love it.
Do we want to put this?
You should just run the show.
I feel like that should go somewhere. It's certainly not going to
Yeah.
be there.
Maybe I'll just start like filling in between these. Yeah.
Do we want more wrestling on this show? Probably. At least one more match.
Probably, yeah.
What's the analysis complaining about? Is it Carlito?
Question.
It is
It's 4
Carlito.
minute promos.
It's also Carlito, just on his own. I feel like for everyone except for Carlito, making the promos 2 minutes. So for Burke, Bobby, and Jeff, 2 minutes will fix that. Or even 3 minutes. Let's go 3. Let's give them the maximum amount of time allowed. I believe that will work.
Burke, Bobby, Jeff.
Yeah. Now for Carlito, it might be that we just accept the penalty and be like, yeah, I mean,
Accept it.
his name.
This is the point.
This is the point. Yeah, we're supposed to hate that guy. Man, I fucking hate that guy. Are we gonna drop the thing as part of the open where Carlito's gonna say, well, when I came here to Raw, I didn't sign a new contract. Oh, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Cool. Just knocked my USBs. When I came here to Raw, I didn't sign a new contract. I transferred over my SmackDown contract, and that doesn't have long left to run. Yeah?
I like it.
All right. Someone made a good point. Carlito could reasonably be described as a cameo in that opening segment.
Yeah, but I think we want to let it run, right? Because this is supposed to be us figuring out if we want to go with him or not.
That is true. Can you write the note and see what the game thinks about that in the analysis, though? Just so, and we can still take the note out if we make a decision, but just to have all the information.
Yep. That's good.
We could still give Carlito a 3-minute promo later in the show. I don't really like that, though.
No.
We could reduce the open to 7 minutes. No, don't really like that either. I was going to say just chuck in separate the ankles out so we can still take a look at Carlito.
Right, I see. Could do that, I guess.
Nah, I don't really like it because it'd have to be 3 minutes, which means the ankle's not going to do gangbusters anyway. Oh, where did my music go? The fuck? How long have we... Here we go. The VOD's not going to get copyright claimed. It's my new strategy.
There we go.
No, I mean, I'm putting it back on. Here's the question. Is there any world in which we don't go with Carlito here? I feel like we've convinced
No.
ourselves that it's a good angle. Yeah.
No, we can't just have it be a cameo. You're right.
Yeah, we're going all in on it. Yeah, it's not exactly like it's a massive spot.
No, not at all.
And hell, the match itself might be a good indicator of how well it's done.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because the answer to that question, what's the plan for Carlito after, is genuinely I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, we're gonna have to find out. Yeah, cool. I wonder if Carlito will still shoot in his cameo. Well, I guess we'll find out.
That would be great.
Cool. Well, we've solved our booking issues. Now we need to go back to booking the show. So, do we want more wrestling on this show, presumably? Can I see that analysis again?
Yeah, at least one more. Maybe a
RVD.
maybe a Rob TV banger. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, what about a New Breed 6-man?
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Probably doesn't involve Rob because, well,
No,
it could.
yeah.
It could.
I'll give you my pitch for the
Sure.
RVD match, just because I saw a name there.
Sure.
What about Davari?
Ooh. What's the idea with Davari wrestling here? Are we explaining it or are we not explaining it?
He's a wrestler
Yeah.
sometimes.
Hasn't wrestled in a very long time.
That's okay. I mean, I think. Up to you, I guess. It probably depends more how you see him. So
I'd be okay with that. Here's the
A
thing.
wrestler who is acting in this role.
I'd be down with that if, go look at his match history, Tucker. I would be down with that if he had sometimes done that, but he's literally never worked a match on Raw as far as I'm aware.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong. But I think he's been on SmackDown since then.
Yeah, that's going all the way back to when he was just Davari, and then he jumped over to SmackDown and stopped working.
Yeah. Because he's like the Adam Cole of 2006.
Name it Budge or whatever the fuck it
He
was.
was in the
supposed to be.
Money in the Bank ladder match last year. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, I wanted Davari in that because I thought he was like, I thought people liked him, like as like a
Yeah.
underdoggy babyface guy.
So here's where I'm willing to get on board with this Davari RVD match.
It doesn't have to be Davari. That's FYI. That's just the name I saw, and I was
no,
like,
we could also not explain it. That is true. It's an option. But I think with Davari, I'm a bit invested in his character arc. I think he's a relevant on-screen character.
Right.
And I think that match would be good, and I think it could work as the start of an RVD Mark Henry feud.
Yeah, what did Mark do? Mark lost to Ric Flair.
Which we won't be talking about.
Yeah, I like that. And Mark beating RVD would be big.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, actually. I like that a lot.
Cool. Let's do that then.
Okay, so I'm thinking...
We'll also do a New Breed 6-man, I think.
Works for me, yeah. Because this can be kind of short if we wanted it to be.
Yeah, medium length, I'd say, for a Raw match. Somewhere in the 4 to 6 range.
Yeah, like maybe exactly 5.
Yeah, sure.
Go out there, hit your spots. I'm thinking there's a post-match angle.
Do we have RVD lose?
I was thinking RVD wins.
I know you
and
were.
then Mark...
Because that's the default.
Mark Henry, yes, but it's because Mark Henry, he'll like celebrate his win, and Mark Henry will take exception to him celebrating so much for beating a guy who's not even really a wrestler anymore.
And it's like half his size.
Yeah,
Why don't you pick on
disrespected
someone
his
your
friend.
own size, like me, Mark Henry?
Yeah, Rob's like, yeah.
Yeah, big guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever. So think of this is the win, like here. Is this the third or fourth match, I guess, depending on...
I don't know. I think you just slotted in them. I think it's the third. I think the New Breed 6-man comes after.
Okay, that's fine. Let's put it there. Because then I'm thinking post-match, it'll just be like Mark Henry comes to collect Davari.
Sure.
Rob Davis celebrating in the ring on like charisma or something, maybe. I don't know.
Sure.
And Mark Henry will stare at him going up the ramp. Yeah.
So there are no penalties for angles being a certain length, somebody asked in chat. But angles below 6 minutes have a cap. And I think angles below 3 minutes also have a cap.
This cat wants out. 1 sec.
All right.
Oh, fucking cats, man. Come on. Go there. Oh, she is gone.
Do you hear me? You got your headphones back on?
Yeah.
I saw the most surreal news item when I woke up this morning. You may have seen it as well. But the headline was Dalai Lama apologizes for asking child to suck tongue.
Yeah.
Oh. That's the Dalai Lama getting back to me. I text him about it. Yeah, I was like, bro, and he's like, oh no, it's just a cultural thing. But I guess I have to apologize for it. Yeah. Wow. Jeez, Dalai Lama getting cancelled by the woke media. That's all I'm saying. Right. Well, the New Breed 6-man. Oh, also, I think that RVD angle could be a minute shorter, but we can get to that later.
Yeah,
and we can even keep it at 4 if we want to. Catholic priests also say that's just a cultural thing. Yeah, and we, the woke media needs to respect that.
Yeah, respect their culture, man.
Yeah,
what the hell?
Bro. It might just be DMLS, I feel like.
Works for me, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Charlie's coming off a loss. He's got to go pick on the young kids again to get his team back.
I feel like we've also never done DMLS against the OG trio. Check. I'm correct.
You're right. That's crazy.
So this is a fresh matchup, never before, never again. And I believe this trio of the New Breed are undefeated.
Hell yeah, they are.
Yeah. And in approximately 8 minutes, they are going to once again pick up a win. I feel like we should start giving Corban some pins.
Yeah, actually, because, these guys can just lose to whoever, right?
Yeah.
Cody took an L to Elijah. Ted, you take one to Marcus.
Let's protect Charlie Haas.
Yep.
He may ask for more, because apparently Charlie's a bitch. Okay, never mind. He's not that much of a bitch. Question: is Paul Heyman no longer on the show? I guess I think we're going to retcon that he got drafted to SmackDown, didn't he? Yeah, because he did. That's because we're going to use him on SmackDown later, aren't we?
Yeah.
So he's on SmackDown now.
Yeah.
Is it time for Paul Heyman's New Breed to become the New Breed?
I'm down.
Yeah. I also think the name is based, but I also think it's one of those things where it's like, that guy's not around anymore. Also, that's based.
By the way, yeah. I read that old ass picture I had, and I was like, it's perfect. It looks very cheap. It's perfect.
It looks like the Seaverse thing. Yeah, I love it.
TMLS to be, brother. Yeah. Goodbye, Paul.
Oh yeah, he's still in the stable even, holy.
Oh yeah, he's the leader.
Well, remember, they don't have a leader.
Now they don't, yeah.
I think Marcus is still a muscle.
Sure.
What was Elijah previously?
Deputy.
Okay, yeah, we just call him a member. But I don't know, is maybe deputy is the right call. He's sort of like a deputy to nobody. Because he's got authority over the rest of them, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Yeah. Ziggler not a lackey. No, how dare you? How dare you? Is it New Breed or the New Breed?
It's New Breed.
Okay.
Goodbye, Paul Heyman.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one.
And make sure none of them are managed by Paul real quick.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Actually, hold on. I'll check Paul. Okay, manages no clients.
We can also put him on the SmackDown brand.
Yeah, that works for me. For the idea that we pitched the other day, like the IC title stuff.
Yes.
I really like the idea that, like, at some point somebody goes to SmackDown and is like, "Hey, I'm doing this thing," and Paul's just like, "Why, bro?"
Wait, the Big Show?
Yeah.
I still really like that idea, but I have thought that we should probably try and find a way of doing it without the IC belt, because I'm still quite attached to the original IC pitch, and I think it slows those guys down. Yeah.
I thought you would be, and that's why you'd say no. But then when I pitched it, you were just like, yes. And I was like, hey!
It was a really good idea, and I was like, I'm still of the opinion that my ideas for those guys for the IC belt, they don't need to be there. But I'm also like, I think it's better if they are. So, we can work, like I said, bang out specifics. But I'm really attached to the idea, so I wanna save it somehow. It could even, I don't know. We'll figure it out though. But I definitely think the idea is worth saving and workshopping. Yeah. Currently, you are too high. All right. So.
Not even true, man. All right. I've only had a couple sips of a beer. All right, leave me alone.
Fair enough. Yeah, but you're high on life, bro.
That's true. It's very warm out. It's like I'm wearing shorts for the first time in like months.
Randy Orton is in a hospital bed. Amy Weber has arrived at the hospital.
This is the web of lies.
Yep. Randy Orton is in deep intensive care after last night. And Edge, who is also bandaged and hurt, is going to cut an impassioned promo on DX where he says that if they wanted to take us to the extreme, then they should have just asked, because we are two fucked up, sick individuals. Randy Orton beat Mankind in a hardcore match, and I speared him through a flaming table. Okay? You guys don't know who you're messing with next week in No Holds Barred, Falls Count Anywhere street fight. We're gonna fuck you up.
How long is that?
6.
Throwing Triple H and shot off screen then.
Yeah. Does he being a deputy mean that after Paul Heyman faction is over, he gets repackaged as a dirty deputy cop? Think about mix of Cedric Daniels before the Wire timeline. No.
Where are we gonna put that?
Nice Wire reference though. Always respect that. But it's gonna break up some of these number one contenders angles. I think there's two next to each other there. All grown up Cena? All grown up Umaga. I guess we can't do that one anymore. Oh yeah, we can't do Umaga in the tables match next week.
Oh yeah, duh.
It's Armando. I wasn't 100% joking. Armando, we can do Estrada in the tables match next week.
Estrada all grown up.
Oh shit! I wasn't, but I think we should.
Perfect.
When I was young, I dreamed of managing a Samoan bulldozer. Now I'm all grown up and I'm managing Umaga.
I like that, but I'd love it even more if it was like, when I was younger, I dreamed of being WWE champion. Today, I am a manager.
No, I'm all grown up.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I think we should check the analysis. Why is Randy Orton not on the show? Was he off screen in that angle? Yeah. We should show him in the bed.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he was like in surgery or something.
No. He's in a bed with a mask, like one of those oxygen masks on. Sorry, can we go back to the analysis? I was very fixated on Randy Orton when we looked at it. It's like, what? I'm sure Orton's on this show. Oh, our new Intercontinental Champion, Rene Dupree, is going to get interviewed by Johnny Ace, and Taz is going to be there, and they're going to talk.
Yeah, I fucking told you. This man's a fucking assassin. Anybody who steps in the ring with him is as good as dead meat. He's the Intercontinental Champion again. Again.
That's right. I think as this goes on, Renee's going to be talking less and less in these angles as he starts to trust Taz. Yep. Just talk for him.
That's the way I kind of saw it.
Yep. Go 6.
Yep.
think this
Just
can
like
go early, yeah, right? Like, yeah, you're in the right spot. That's where I was thinking for it as well.
Either before or after the Triple H thing, probably.
After, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then Big Show.
Yeah.
Maybe he talks to Maria Kanellis about ECW, and he's like, even though I lost last night, I'm not going to give up. You know, ECW is still my home.
Yeah, I love that. The fire of extreme still burns within me.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. We don't need to, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, but at the same time, we don't want him shooting. ECW is probably one that we need to overproduce, you know, make sure nobody says anything crazy about it.
I like... There.
Cool.
Because then we'll see our video right after.
I think I like that show. I'm still in favor of cutting a minute off of the RVD Henry angle.
Yeah, how long was that?
It's 4.
4? Yeah, I'm alright with 3.
I think we could cut a minute off of the open.
Yep.
Otherwise, I think that's a good show. Should we check storylines? Wrap it up?
Yeah, I agree.
That's... We should add Melina and Stacy, I think.
Yeah, kind of what I was thinking. I went way too far. Painful.
Well, Stacy's down there.
True. Where's Melina?
She's probably in the Eminem storyline.
Good shout.
Which we can end? I think we should end.
Yeah.
Or we could convert this into the women's storyline, because it's stronger.
I agree with that. I'm down for that.
Cool.
And this.
Yeah. Carlito is mad. Is he going to shoot on Cena for being Superman? That's the point. We're intentionally booking this angle so Carlito can shoot.
Yep.
We can just, we don't need, I think Trish maybe, but otherwise we don't need to add anybody else. I'm okay with Johnny being in there. What about Jilly Hollywood? I'm kidding. Melly Hollywood.
That's kind of what I was, yeah, that was my thinking. But I don't even know what to call this.
Then why don't we call it Trish versus Melina for now?
Works. Yeah, Melina needs some kind of thing.
Well, she's like the queen of Eminem, right? She's like the diva of Eminem.
She's the Canellis, if you will.
No, I wasn't going that direction.
Oh, I see. You used queen.
Yeah,
so
fair.
Like,
I get that. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't go Charlotte with that, but sure.
No, the other one that jumped to my mind was fucking Selena or whatever, because she won Queen of the Ring or whatever.
Oh yeah. I'd say I remember that, but I remember it on Twitter because I did not watch that.
I think she's still Queen Zelina, like 2 years out.
Of course. Just like King Booker is going to be King Booker forever, right?
Yeah, just who she is.
We need to go back to storylines. We didn't get through them all. The MLS will be fine, I think. Yep.
Do you want to add anybody yet?
Oh, yeah, I guess we should take out Jericho, Nat, and add Charlie and Cody. Nope.
Yeah.
Ted and Cody. What's your sighing about?
Nothing.
Okay. Just a deep sigh. All grown up, Armando Estrada, he was raised in a village by the Umaga family and decided to train Umaga to control his anger. True. Why is that the biggest storyline in the whole company? What's I didn't see you go over I'm Sorry, I Love You. Flair's not on this show, right?
No.
Which is fine, because he just wrestled last night. But we should throw a 1 minute angle recapping what is happening with Flair.
Flair survived.
Flair overness, continue via note. Do you believe in life after love?
That'll go right here.
Cool. I'd throw that later because that's going straight to commercial. I like to come back from commercial on matches. Usually.
Right.
I think that's what I was about to suggest. I'd go before the number one contender promo though. Split the two number one contender promos up a bit more.
Yep.
Back to storylines. Lucky Horseshoe is fine. Yeah, New Breed. Renee could have been in the 6-pack challenge actually, but I think it's not worth going back and rewriting all that shit.
He's tired. He's IC champion.
Get rid of Renee. Add Dolph and Corvon.
Yep.
It might say Flair was declining heavy. Looks like his retirement is sooner than expected. I haven't checked Flair's stats, but Tucker is insistent that Flair's washed.
He's dying, yeah.
Cool. Yep. Get rid of Umaga. Have the main continue that via note.
Good shout.
Oh, we still haven't set Carlito to win this. Do we want this to be slow build, actually? I feel like that's just... Oh, no, we should, because Jericho's in it, and he's... he's a slow build merchant. Yeah, I guess click the save button and see who's complaining before we start handing out protects. Fair. Go ahead. I think protect's all you're getting, big man, actually. But then again, it's Carlito. And he's the only one complaining.
Yeah, he's the
Go
only
on
guy.
then, fine, try. But if you complain about this, you're not getting it.
You're done. All right,
you're not getting it then. You're not getting Keith Strong.
Shut the hell up.
Fuck you.
Shut the hell up. You're no longer married to my daughter. You're just some guy.
You're just some guy, yeah.
You're dating Trish Stratus instead.
Which honestly probably is more power at this stage.
Oh, crazy as fuck.
A Tale of Two Cities. Carlito is gonna wait. Why is Triple H so pissed? He's not the one getting pinned, is he? Can we make? Let's set the Jeff Hardy is the one getting pinned. Yeah, Ben literally just had the same idea as me.
No, he's just
pissed, which is fair, which is reasonable. But yeah, just making sure. Cool. Should we throw more protects in, even though they're not mad? Like Jericho protect, and that probably would be the only one I'd pitch for.
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
Because Carlito's pretty over, right? He's like almost. He's reaching 70s.
Yeah. He's broken 70 in some places.
I think he got hit a lot by the burial.
No, he didn't actually.
No. Oh yeah, you're right.
Because it only took him in one place. I noticed this. Look at Southeast at that 66.
That's because it wasn't broadcast.
71.
It's because it wasn't broadcast.
Yep.
So it was just the people in Florida who were spreading these lies about Carlito. Was that a show? Wait, well, no, we still didn't finish storylines. We take a while with those. We almost did, but we're not done yet. That should be maybe note or have RVD. Oh wait, no, we should convert this into our Mark Henry feud, I think. Even though, it could also be the Big Show feud, but I feel like Big Show might be not on every show for the next couple of weeks until we start ramping up the next version of that. So that seems better.
Just like that?
Yeah. It won't improve the Mark Henry match because it hasn't had enough angles, but that's fine.
The RVD match, but yeah.
Yeah. Did I say Mark Henry or Daivari? I swear I said Daivari.
You said Mark Henry.
Okay, fair enough.
Cool. Are we good with that?
I think so.
Hell yeah. Let's run it.
Carlito's ready, bro. I'm kidding.
He's ready, brother. Clearly.
Suddenly. I'm a little impressed. I don't know. It's a little higher than I'd expect.
It's getting there.
Yeah, JT cheated really well.
Murdoch M, dude. Holy shit.
Holy. Cool.
Yep. DX.
Oh yeah, okay. Hell
RC
yeah.
Taz, kill it. Killing the game.
Brother.
Women.
Yep.
Does really well. Last call.
Trish was off her game.
Melita's just throwing a super kick, by the way.
Is that it? Is it a really? Are we sure she's got the capacity for that, big man?
What is her version of the last call? Last call is James Storm's super kick or whatever. That's the more well-known last call. What's her last call? It might be a...
Isn't that like a face buster?
It's a... No, I thought it was a... Oh, what the fuck's it called? Sunset flip powerbomb thing?
Oh, maybe.
Ray does it. It's all one motion.
Yeah,
right?
I know what
where
you mean.
Like flip shit. I forget what that's called, but...
I feel like at some point she was doing a face buster where she did the splits.
Oh, yeah, she like put her leg over you, right? And then did like a splits down on you.
I don't know. I don't think we need...
Maximum damage, apparently, yeah.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. You're scarred for life, bro.
Melina had an in-ring performance of 75, by the way.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, as soon as Alicia Fox arrives, it's time.
It's time, bro. The fucking eternal rivals.
Fight forever.
Yep, Jeff Hardy's gonna become the normal contender.
I like to think that we told Jeff Hardy he was winning, and then about a minute before the match, it was like, Carlito's gonna go over.
Big Show interview?
This was like 4, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you haven't been paying
No,
attention.
I'm aware.
I've known for a while. This man is God. Like, he's unkillable. You can beat him every other month, and he'll just build himself back up. No problems asked. Like, he's just fine.
This is weird. This is the first time I've thought this. Oh my god, wow. This is the first time I've thought this. There's an argument to say we should intentionally let Big Show go. Just so he can go and do something with his career.
No, man, he wouldn't have it any other way.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say, I'm like, you really think like Paul White would be like, oh brother, I gotta win, I gotta get strapped up.
Well, maybe he's like, I'll do a G1. I'll do a G1.
You know, that would be listed, all right? That's amazing.
Yeah.
But you don't just go to TNA.
Yeah. Well, Rob went to Mexico.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. Bobby Lashley.
He's gonna do it.
Might no longer be Intercontinental Champion, but he's got he's got his
eyes
set sights sought on the
main event
WWE title. Yeah.
He didn't get a penalty for going off script. I don't know why you're playing him like he did.
No, I was just me. I just fucked up my words a couple times there. It was just like, damn, yep, fair. Yup, Edge. That's
Fire.
The guy.
He's hot. He's ready.
The guy. That's next week, right?
Yeah. And it's some sort of stipulation match.
See, oh yeah, some kind of hardcore you said or something, right?
Yeah. I like Falls Count Anywhere for it.
Yeah. We don't have that. I think it's under hardcore.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right. They took out like the match thing that was annoying as fuck. Remember how it used to be like, this match will use their hardcore skill, and everybody was like, I can't work hardcore matches.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that shit's gone in 2020.
Oh, cool.
Which is cool, because I agree.
Yeah, mostly.
Mostly because, like, a hardcore match would involve, like, it surely could involve brawling and flying. Like, all of those things could be used. It doesn't make sense to me to just limit it to...
I mean, hardcore was a part of the brawling subcategory.
At one point, or...
I mean, it still is, I think. I'm pretty sure Top Pro stats still get grouped together, so it's brawling, hardcore, and puro, and then it's technical...
I noticed that.
There's a couple more, and
the
aerial flashiness is the other one.
Yeah, I noticed that the other day. It's like they're broken up into like these three, just those two.
Yes, because technical used to be 3, I think. It used to be like submissions, mat work, and something else, I think.
You're right.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's better this way.
I was gonna say, I'm like, we talk a lot about how 16's better at some things. I think that's better, just the simpler numbers. I mean,
I think 16 may have been where they got combined, actually, but yeah.
That would maybe be right, honestly. But like, to me, then, like, even further, like, brawling, like, hardcore Puro could somehow be combined together, and so could this. Just 3 stats.
Aerial and flashiness.
Punch, grab, fly. Those are my 3 stats.
Aerial and flashiness, I think, could be combined, but there is an argument, and a lot of the mods, and also the Seaverse does a good job of this, where flashiness is a universally useful stat for everybody to have. And I think that's correct and true. Like,
because it's not directly tied to, it's just how cool their shit is.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, flashy brawler is one thing. I
showed you John, right, the other day? Or I sent it to you, at least.
You sent to me he was on Showstoppers, and you seemed surprised. I didn't really understand why.
He had never been there before.
Oh, cool.
That was, I think, Orton's spot before.
It's probably because he's really sexy now. Stupid, sexy Cena.
No, if you literally want to know why, it's specifically... it's genuinely the jump in Aerial and Flash that took place for some reason.
Oh, he must have got... Maybe he got a new move.
Could have. That's massive, though, dude. He's doing the springboard stunner early. Either way, Ric Flair survived.
I will never retire! Woo!
Elijah Burke's going to become the number 1 contender.
Marcus Corvon has a match right now.
Yep. They win.
Woo. Charlie Haas.
With an alpha bomb.
Holy.
Alpha bomb.
He pounces him, he picks him back up, and he power bombs him.
Alpha bomb.
What is the alpha bomb? Is it just a power bomb?
That's a good question. Nope, that opened over here. Sorry, folks.
Probably shouldn't do a sit-out power bomb, because that would be too many comparisons.
Alpha, that autocorrected to Alpha Bomber Jacket. Whatever that is. Okay, apparently if you Google Alpha Bomb, nothing comes up. Unfortunate. Monty Brown. I have somebody in a video game doing those moves, so... Hold on. Yeah, there's the pounce. What's the Alpha Bomb? Is it a sit-out power bomb?
Probably.
Oh, it's not a sit-out power bomb. He lays out.
Link?
So his legs go back instead of sitting out.
Oh shit, never mind. I don't need Link. I can imagine that now. It's pretty based.
Yeah, he just like flattens himself out with you.
There's so many moves I feel like for Marcus Corvon where it's like they're really cool, but I feel like they're better in a tag team because it feels like both that and the pounce. Monty's not the guy. Like Monty should be selling afterwards too, and it should be somebody else that pins him. Which is why it works really well in the 6-man banger team I have created.
Jericho's gonna become number 1 contender.
Apparently, Kane used to do one of those too. Ben loved it in the old SmackDown vs. Raw game.
Yeah, literally, it is the Kane bomb. Yeah, it's the Kane bomb. If that brings anything in people's minds, it's that exact thing that I saw. So
there you go.
All grown up.
Now I have a manager.
Main event?
I think so.
Nice.
Yep.
Backstabber. Carlito did it.
Holy shit. Holy
He's
shit.
going to the Royal Rumble.
Shit. He leaves through the crowd. Here we go.
Hell yeah. There's Raw.
Carlito's getting ready to pay that guy at the nightclub.
Yep. Jesus coming back.
Did we ever do Jesus?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We built it to like one big TV main. Jesus was awful in it, and we just got him. We're like, get the fuck out of here. It's not our company. This is not our company either. Ted Sr. says JTG's the future star.
Okay, I thought that was Ted Jr. I was like, what?
Yeah, Teddy Jr.'s like, hey, this guy? Yeah.
I like him.
It's because his dad works for us. He's like comfortable sharing his opinions very early. SmackDown?
Yep.
Nice. Nydia.
Poor Nydia. Well, not poor Nydia. We treated her quite well.
Justin Roberts brought pizza.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah,
What
Justin.
a professional thing for Justin to do.
Goddamn.
Ken Shamrock,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Oh, that's fair
It's
enough,
not-
actually.
I don't even imagine Ken, like, takes this well, probably. They're just, like, both really pissed at each other now going forward.
I'm gonna shoot on you in the summer, Taker.
Yeah, I'll see you in the summer, bitch.
We are in San Francisco, California.
I was gonna say, wherever the hell we just were. Or not, no, sorry. That was a Raw pay-per-view.
That was a Raw pay-per-view.
Well, it's because we just did a SmackDown one. You know
Yeah,
why.
yeah. San Francisco, California.
I jumped to San Diego instinctively. I'm like, yes, take me home.
I think this is the first show we are ever running in San Francisco, California.
Amazing.
Which is kind of wild. But hey. Ah, shit, SmackDown. What the fuck's happening on SmackDown?
Well, we got our main event feud, right?
Yeah, it's Batista, Mr. Kennedy.
We can do some heat with that, some gimmicks.
What did we kick off with last week? The tag titles. That was an angle, though.
Yeah.
So I guess this week we could kick off with some wrestling. Like, what about Helms and Shamrock fighting someone that I will need to see the roster to figure out? The CIA.
Hell yeah.
A main event in any arena. We're on SmackDown now. Remember, we're not booking Raw anymore, Tucker. So.
Oh, I'm fully aware.
Okay, I kind of like 4 now that I'm seeing it. I was gonna go a little more, but sure. I think we should give Greg these wins, because Greg's gonna get the short end of the stick overall in this feud. So I feel like keeping Greg as strong as we can is good.
Yeah.
Do we just book the match now? Do we have someone come out and do we have Teddy come out and confirm it? Do we have Helms and Shamrock ask for it? How we want to do that?
We could do a promo here from the two of them in the ring,
Yep.
where they say they want Lundrick at the Royal Rumble.
And do we not get confirmation of that till next week, or do we?
Whatever you want to do.
I'm not
was
sure.
thinking maybe we hold it without any confirmation for now, but
Sure. As long as we remember.
I'm sure we will. You know, when we book the card and it's not there, we'll be like, "What the fuck?
Oh yeah, and we'll just book it.
Fuck, weird."
What the hell? What are others?
How long you want that to go?
At least 4. Could go 6. Probably not 6. I like 5. That's what you've got in there.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
What if I'm trying to think of things for Kennedy and Batista to do?
Yeah. What if Kennedy tries to continue the mind games?
That's the angle I was taking. Yeah.
What if Kennedy visits Ray at the hospital? He doesn't do anything, but he's there at the hospital, and Batista's like, oh shit. And then he has to leave his match, or maybe even Batista loses his match because he's distracted.
I like that. I think there's an argument this leads to a Kennedy Shark singles next week.
Yeah, which sounds
The
best.
Shark is quite directly Rey Mysterio's
Current friend.
yeah. Yeah.
I like that. I'm okay with that. Don't even have to explain it much. We just next week we're like, yeah, this is happening, and everyone's like, yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, he went to the hospital to fuck with Rey Mysterio, to proxy fuck with Dave Batista. He did not anticipate fucking with Shark.
Yep. Do we want to do it that setup then? That Kennedy is at the hospital, and then Batista he appears on the Tron, fucks with Dave, and then Dave like loses his match because of it.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, we need someone who can like flash beat Batista, who is also a heel that we want to get heat on. I have a guy in mind.
Who do you think?
Montel, Vontavious, Porter.
I like it.
Yeah? Because you've been booking
Yep.
MVP as kind of a shit wrestler, so are you sure you like it?
Oh yeah, no, I do.
Okay, cool.
I think MVP chooses not to work a bunch.
Not fair, yeah.
He could wrestle versus Kennedy, who like is legitimately like, yeah.
I mean, Kennedy, I feel like, has been put over as a really good wrestler in our version. He's beaten a lot of guys. He beat The Undertaker clean. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if I want to say this on stream. I think I'm going to because I can be vague enough. I've had an idea. No, I can't be vague enough. I'm going to mute my microphone. I'm going to still pitch it to you.
Yep. I'll do my best to react opaquely.
Okay, so I'm muted now.
I like it, but I think I'm kind of set on what we have.
I think so too.
It's unfortunate because, like, I constantly feel like, especially now, we shouldn't be so opposed to like those kind of changes or those ideas and stuff like that. But I think we're pretty set on what we have and like it. And
I think so too. But it is quite a minor tweak, and it does. I think it is an improvement for the Raw side. It's better than material. What we've. Yeah, it's arguably less material, but it's more like prominence. But
right.
I do really. In my opinion, it's better for the Raw side, but it's worse for the SmackDown side. And Raw has tools to fix that more than SmackDown. But then again, it also works for SmackDown though, because it's a fun little No Way Out main event. Or might not even be the main event, but it might be. Either way.
I don't hate it. I guess leave it with me for a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Keep playing with that though, because I
prefer...
despise it.
I prefer the Rumble winner in that scenario, to be honest. I think I do.
Yeah.
It's more interesting to me.
And I think the proposed champion, right?
Yeah.
Might feel a little weird. Well, I guess we don't.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me mute again. Yeah.
That's absolutely how I took it. So that's. Yeah, because I was thinking you were talking like a title switch at some point, and then
no. I'm unmuted again.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, that's closer then. I think. Yeah.
It is in a wider context a slight tweak.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, it has ramifications. Right, let's get booking into SmackDown though. So yes, so it's yeah. So I don't think that's the main event then, because it's very angly. I feel like maybe that's a top of the hour kind of match. So let's have a graphic here hyping that Batista will be wrestling tonight.
He's just at work.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a big deal. He's wrestling. Yeah. Oh my god! I feel like we shouldn't just in the middle of Batista's match, Kennedy's on the Tron at the hospital. I feel like we should tease it somehow. Maybe Kennedy is like, saying like, "Oh, I've got a special surprise planned for Dave later."
Give me Josh Matthews, I guess. Mr. Kennedy can say that he's looking forward to Batista's match later tonight. He's going to be watching it with a very close eye, and he hopes you all are as well.
I like that. I think it's a great angle. The question is, if we're having this interview in the venue, is Kennedy going to be able to get to Ray's hospital now?
Yes, because we're in California.
We're in San Francisco. Is that where Ray's hospital is? Is this where the best medical care in California?
Ray is traveling with the show and just checking in the local hospitals when he gets off the plane.
Actually, I think we can work. I think you're right. I think we can say that Ray, even though he's from San Diego, his hospital's here in San Francisco because that's where the best care he can find is. Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Is it short?
It could go longer. Or we could go short and just not have it progress the storyline. Yeah, I think that's better. I think it's shorter.
Kind of what I was thinking too, yeah.
I think it's 3.
Like 2? 3?
3.
Yep. Do we script this guy?
Yeah.
I feel like we learned we did.
Yeah. Do we script Helms and Shamrock? Because we should if we haven't.
I did.
Okay, good.
I don't trust those guys.
No, not at all. They're also, I don't know why, because they're such dyed-in-the-wool, like, heel characters, even though they're probably, like, great team players at the moment and really happy and all that shit, like, I don't know, they just scream, insert random shoot comments to me.
Yeah.
Just for no reason.
Like, Helms thinks it's, like, funny or cool or something, and Ken just like really doesn't know any better because he's not been around it super long.
Yeah.
And so he's just like, this was a real fight, I'd kill you. It's like, wait, it will be.
Yeah, you're in for a real fight. Yeah. We've been away from the ring for only 4 minutes here. We could spend some more time away from the ring.
Shelton interview at some point, probably, right?
New United States champion.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the main event is Shelton's celebration, which gets crashed.
By Finlay.
Ooh.
Demands a rematch.
Ooh.
Next week.
Ooh. It's good. It's fun.
And then we can main event with that, and then do something with the Kennedy Shark thing, so it's less pressure on that. Because
I would be happy. I'm happy to main event with the US title instead, but I'd be comfortable letting Shark and Kennedy main event at SmackDown. I have faith.
I think they're probably not if we're going with this, but yeah.
No, I agree. I think if we're doing the US title thing, it's main event. And I like it. I think it's good. Sure. So Finlay, I think there's an argument to say he should be leaving the court now / soon. What if...
Yeah, is the court dissolved or not?
I feel like it's on the verge, but it's not quite there yet. What we could do is we could have Finlay go to Booker early in this show and say, like, I'm not the Lord Protector of the United States or the fuck you called me anymore.
Oh, fuck. They're going to break up in the Rumble.
Oh, I like that.
They'll dominate it for a little while, and then, I don't know, they'll have all the boys will have some kind of realization, like, wait, we don't have to follow this guy. We can just try to win for ourselves.
Yep.
Like, wait a minute.
Except for Jamie Noble, who will stay loyal the entire time.
Jamie's just like, no, what are you doing?
He's the king.
He's killing the king.
Okay, we don't have to do this angle then, but I still think it could work, depending on whether you like it or not. Where tonight, Finlay will go to Booker and say, I don't know if I'm still interested in this whole thing, because I don't have my title anymore. And Booker can be like, okay, leave it with me. I promise you by the end of the night, you'll see things differently. And then Booker can lead the rest of the remaining court out to attack Shelton later.
Like that. They they like motion to the ramp and they bring out Finley, who like approaches the down Benjamin and is just like, I'm getting my title back next week. I don't know why he's Dixie Carter, but
Yep, because he wants his title back, AJ.
Title back, AJ.
Cool. Maybe this is actually a private conversation between Finley and Booker. Finley like breaks his character, like his Sir Finley character, and then he's just Finley. And he's like,
yeah, he's just like, boss, I got some questions.
Yeah.
I don't know why all are Southern. All wrestlers are Southern to me for some reason.
Cool. I like that. I think it's 4, and again, I think it's a private conversation.
Right on.
Private conversation meaning those two people are not in the angle.
Okay, well, fine. You could have turned a corner and then.
Yeah, you could have, but the whole point of that sentence I was saying was get them out of the angle.
Fair. Remember now.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, well, then again, it's Booker's little king. Yeah, go now, leave it. Booker's like, no, I wish to be able to use the words.
No, bro. Yeah, he's like, I'm doing some funny shit tonight, I promise.
Wrestling. Women. Aries Morgan.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Okay, I'm holding.
We haven't seen Aries Morgan since she got beat.
Yeah.
There was a thing about Nat Hart not knowing SmackDown was fucking haunted.
Yeah.
Are we keeping that?
Yeah.
But Aries Morgan's gonna wrestle.
Yeah.
You'll see her.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. That's all.
I sense that you feel there are problems here, but you're expecting me to see them without you telling me what they are, and I can't. So you need, if you think there's problems, you just need to tell me what they are.
It was just that. It was like, what was your gimmick with revealing to Nat that Aries exists?
Aries is gonna beat someone here, and then continue to beat them up, and then Nat's gonna make the save, expecting this to be standard pro wrestling, and then witness that Aries was about to murder a bitch, and be like, wait a second, this is weird. And then also Nat's gonna, well, maybe even not even that. Actually, Nat's not even gonna realize that, because this is just wrestling at the moment. Nat's just gonna make the save, and then, but she's gonna get into the firing lines of Aries Morgan. Over the course of the feud with Aries Morgan, she's gonna realize who Aries Morgan is. Yeah.
I like that.
Cool.
Who's Aries?
Vanessa Vane.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's how Aries works, brother.
I can't match.
Yep.
Aries Morgan, true SmackDown women's icon.
And so then Nat runs out for like a save.
Yeah. Aries fighting. Vanessa Vane unrated. Nat Hart fighting. Two.
Yep. What's our main event tonight?
Could be Sabu versus Roderick Strong. Or any other cruiserweight.
Why? I'm like, why?
Because they're both in. What do you mean, why, Tucker? This is a weird question. We're on SmackDown. They're in the same division. That's why.
Fair.
It'll be so Sabu can win and then have a claim for the cruiserweight title.
Okay, that's all I was looking for.
Yeah.
Don't bury me, man. What the hell?
Sorry, I feel like that question gets.
Carlito.
I feel like that question gets brought up a lot on SmackDown when the answer is almost always on SmackDown specifically because they're in the same division. I feel like we just do a lot of matches here on SmackDown.
True, it's true.
Yeah, it can be anybody else in the cruiserweight division, by the way. If you want to pitch somebody, Roddy's just currently my hot prospect cruiserweight.
Yeah, I can't really think of anybody who's in like a better spot than Roddy right now in the division in terms of like, I'll beat this guy and it's pretty clear I'm like close to the title. Yeah.
Cool. Also,
oh my God, I'm almost said, I like Sabu Piper. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Wait, who are you? Oh, Roddy Piper. Okay.
Roddy, yeah.
I was like, what?
Roddy, but I was like, wait, why the fuck did my brain jump to that?
Also, maybe that doesn't have to be the main event. I don't know if there's another match in mind.
I wonder about the Batista thing maining, but
I don't think so. It's just too. It could, because we've got an angle main event thing. So I guess we could. We're gonna have to throw a lot of notes on Batista in that match, but it's still Batista.
Right. Like 2 kind of large angles back to back.
That is also true. I think the top of the hour is a good spot for that Batista thing.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that then.
Or like the end of the hour, like
yeah,
because there are a lot of people that'll switch off SmackDown after the first hour.
Right.
Here in January of 2007, that's how I would be watching SmackDown.
The second hour comes on, you're like, nope, I'm out.
Second hour comes on and it's 11 o'clock at night and I have to go to bed. Yeah.
Relatable to like me with Raw struggles. Yeah.
Oh yes, Raw would be starting at 1 a.m. in the morning, so that wouldn't be a problem for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also actually it was less about going to bed and more that I didn't own I didn't own TV at that point, so I would be over somebody else's house watching the first hour of SmackDown, and then I would have to go home. Yeah. That's why Finlay was a legend, because he was a hour 1 SmackDown vet.
Hour 1 icon.
Yeah, every hour 1 main event was Finlay versus Matt Hardy. Just on repeat, week after week. Chavo. What did Chavo do last week?
Last week, Chavo showed props to Miggy Rojo.
Oh, true, yeah. Maybe it's Miggy Rojo versus Sabu.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Oh, that might be worse.
Well,
just in terms of the psych stuff.
Oh, yeah, maybe. That's a good point, actually. We can't really do that, can we?
Not totally.
There's nobody in that match.
A scenario where it's a 3-way dance with Roddy, Sabu, Amazing Red. My immediate
anti-triple threat mind doesn't like it. Yep. But it's a good match, and it is just a SmackDown Cruiserweight match, so it's like, why wouldn't it be a 3-way dance? Holla player.
They're all kind of like they're like the 3 guys for the most part that have been featured out of the division for this past.
All right, let's do it, and let's have an angle right now where Teddy Long is in his office and he speaks to camera and he says, "Holla players, I hope you've enjoyed the first half hour of Friday Night SmackDown. Here on Friday nights, we have the best damn wrestling you will see anywhere in the world. And tonight, in our main event, you're going to see something else that you won't see anywhere else. You're going to see a cruiserweight wrestling match. And it's going to be Sabu, Miguel Rojo, and Roderick Strong. Holla, player."
Perfect.
Maybe put all of them in there, 4 minutes. Rate them all on overness, because he's, that's what the angle is.
Yep.
4. I did say 4. Tucker, listen to me. Sorry, it's the second time on this show where I've said the length and you've just switched off.
Yeah, go on. A lot with me, all right? That happens a lot with me, all right?
I know, and it's frustrating because it makes me feel like you're not paying attention to me.
Not bad. I'm like processing things.
What are you processing?
I don't know, man. Lots of things. The words you're saying, the people, the time, the ratings, the fucking. That's it. Those are the 3, actually. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sure. Yes, the best damn wrestling, which is Check's note, Eris Morgan versus Vanessa Vane. Look, it only went 1 minute.
You could barely even call that wrestling. Come on, guys. Get over yourself.
Teddy angle was a minute shorter than Eris Morgan's screen time on this show. Relax. Relax. Go on.
You you know how over Teddy is.
Yes. Vaguely.
Fucking, I'll show it for the crowd. For the folks. I mean, there you go. Good God. Teddy Mania.
Yep. That match at WrestleMania is gonna be fire. I still want to do something with Chavo. Maybe an interviewer asks Chavo what he thinks about this? Yeah, right after that. Yeah.
Yep.
Like about what he just heard. And then Chavo will be like, I'm excited.
Oh yeah. He's ready.
I'm prepared. I've never faced any of those three people. So I'm gonna say right now that whoever wins, I will fight them for my belt one day.
Perfect.
Smile.
Because I was gonna say, gets us around. Because I was like, Sebu wins, and then it's like Chavo Guerrero, and I'm like, oh, he doesn't talk actually. So he just like he just stand there and be like, yep.
He does the belt motion. And then
I like that. Yeah,
Shelton comes out, and then he's like, no.
He comes out. No.
And then out comes Lundrick, and he's like, no.
Yeah.
And he does a little like short person gesture, like, you know. Yeah. 4? Yeah.
Yep.
Wrestling. But I think this is Batista versus MVP.
Yep.
Unless I'm mistaken.
So we're gonna call this
distraction.
Yeah. I'll just do one, I guess.
No, keep him strong. He's Batista.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, like, you're right. I'll stop you if you ever book something I don't like. Don't worry.
There.
Cool.
Nice.
I thought that was Batista for a second there. I think it might be 10.
Works for me.
We could go shorter though. We could go like, I'd say anywhere from 7 to 10.
I was thinking 7.
Let's go 7 though.
All right.
Are we sure we don't want to put the world title on the line?
You know, that's tempting.
Okay, let's do an angle here based on that match, essentially. So we get the angle part of it. Pretty much, yeah. Kennedy Entertainment, Ray off-screen, not rated. Batista... I don't know what I want this to be exact. So what I want is that Kennedy's not going to do shit, right? He's not going to actually do anything. He's just outside the hospital, and he goes into the hospital. He asks where Ray's room is, and then maybe he poses outside of Ray's room or something, and then he leaves. And then I think we're going to do another angle later where Dave gets to the hospital, and Kennedy hasn't done anything.
Okay, that's different than I would have had it. That's fine, I guess.
Go on.
Was Kennedy asks where Ray is, and he gets the spot he's going to it. Batista on acting. He's in the ring like, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck, what do I do? He's like panicking because he's kind of dumb sometimes.
Sure.
He's like, and then he almost gets to the room, and then Shark gets in his way.
Oh no! No, dude, you're too in on this Shark thing. Shark's in the arena. There's no way. You're too in on this Shark thing. The unexplained match next week was fair enough. This is too far.
The unexplained. This is explaining the match.
Yeah, exactly. Which I didn't want to do. Hence the unexplained Shark match next week.
Okay.
Do you get where I'm coming from on this? Like, this is really heavy on the Shark push.
Well, yeah, but Shark's over. People like Shark.
Do we really want to put Shark in the Kennedy-Batista feud?
For like a week?
Yeah, even then.
Damn, all right.
Really? Like, I feel like you're... Okay, no, let me take the temperature down a bit, because you're clearly not happy.
Well, okay. To be fair, you're really all in on this shark. You're so in on this shark thing. It's like a little like, what the fuck? We did a fucking Shark Tank match for her. We got the chant over.
I agree, and I think we should keep pushing him. I think this is, one, a really big spot, two, a really forced spot.
Yeah, okay, I could agree on that.
Which is why I'm like, the only reason why you're doing this is because you really want to get Shark in this spot.
Well, because to me, if you go after Ray, Shark will get involved.
Absolutely. Which is why he's wrestling him next week.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We already had a spot for him to do that. Him being there now, one, it puts over Shark as this fucking omnipotent creature that can detect these things and get to.
He is a shark, bro. How do they even work? You don't know.
And then also, again, it inserts him into the world title match or the world title feud.
You know what I just realized?
Go on.
There's another wrestler called Shark.
Yeah, like John Tento or whatever.
Yeah, Tenta. I totally fucking forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, that flashed into my brain. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, there's another shark somewhere. My shark senses were tingling.
Because also, another thing that naturally flows from this is if Shark is there, what's obviously going to happen? Shark's going to beat up Mr. Kennedy. Again, there's just, it's a massive spot for him. It's
You're
very...
Right.
It is putting him in the title match at Royal Rumble levels of spot for him.
I sometimes think watching too much, like, late 90s WCW has rotted my brain for certain things, and I'm just like, nah, dude, what do you mean? We gotta show the guy in the backstage thing, and then we'll do the match. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Very, very Russo.
The formula works. It just depends on how you do it. It's not always the same as like, oh, every match has to have this backstage confrontation.
Yeah, no, you're right on that.
Because you're right. The audience knows how connected Rey Mysterio and Shark are. That's why we won't have to explain the match next week.
That's true. That's true. I like it. I'm alright with that.
Yeah.
Acting on Dave then? He's just freaking out in the ring.
Well, I think... So that was another part of your pitch I wasn't sure about. I think you should just leave and go after him, right? Like, he's dumb, but he's not that dumb.
The idea was like, there's no way he's going to get to Ray in time. He's literally there in the building. If he wants to do something to Ray, he's going to do it.
Exactly correct. Which is why, but that's a level of thinking, a level of connection that Dave probably doesn't have. Like, Dave's like, man is in danger, must go to man. Yes, rather than man is in danger, I'm going to calculate how long it's going to take me to get there. And they're like, oh, you know, that's the sort of like, yeah. I think it goes the other way if you're going to lean on like, he's a bit simple.
There's a version of this, and you'll reject this, and that's cool, because I don't even...
Also, and actually, another thing, sorry, just go back to your original pitch. Another thing I don't like with it was, you literally just said that correctly. There's no way anyone gets there in time. So the question is, how is Shark there on time? And I know what the answer is. Your answer is that Shark is in the hotel.
There.
Yeah, I know.
He's
which is
there, bro.
Again, that's why I'm like, you're all in on the Shark thing, because I respect that Shark and Rey Mysterio have been shown as friends. If you actually want to go as far to say as that he's there, why is he on the show and ever then? You know what I mean? Like, he's still a SmackDown wrestler. He's just Rey Mysterio's friend. He's not Rey Mysterio's bodyguard.
True.
Yeah. That's why I said you're all in, because that's very much like, oh, well, of course he's in the hospital, because he's Rey Mysterio's minder or whatever, which is the word you use.
He's this guy.
Yeah. And it's like, that means you're going all in on this idea. And I don't think we want to do that.
Keep fighting for this Shark Batista feud somehow.
That is another thing that I didn't want to mention, is that this explicitly puts Shark and Batista in the same storyline, and I very much want to avoid that.
I got back to it.
Because it's not time.
Definitely wasn't my idea to Trojan horse that, by the way.
No, I'm aware. Yeah.
Joke is that, but yeah, I was not trying to like get us to that eventually.
No, I'm sure, yeah.
All right, I'm all right with that up like this then, if you are.
Yeah, so what are the mechanics of this specific angle then? So is it just Batista leaves and gets in a fucking car? Or
Yeah.
I feel like he wouldn't be getting in a car, right? It's Dave. He would be running.
He's running.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll go to yeah, like Vic, like we show the video, we kind of get some context for what the fuck's going on, flash over to Dave, and he's like, oh god, oh fuck, and then Kennedy's like, oh, where's Rey Mysterio? And then Batista's like, I gotta fucking go.
Yeah, and I feel like we should pay this off again. I think we should pay it off in a second angle because I want to get over it does take time to get to that hospital, and so he's not going to get there within these 6 minutes or 4 or whatever it is, right? Yeah. Also, Dave's just going to leave. That means he leaves the world title behind. Does MVP just grab the world title?
Ooh.
And if we're doing Shark Kennedy next week, we could do the Batista MVP rematch, where Batista wins clean and then reclaims the world title.
I kind of like that. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's a big SmackDown next week.
Yep.
Fuck.
Go home show.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're right. Yeah, all right. I like that. I
Okay.
like that.
I think MVP's probably in this angle then.
Sure.
Yep. Also, another
like, all right.
another thing I prefer about this is the idea that Kennedy's not going to do anything because Kennedy isn't evil.
No.
He's just a dick.
He's not like a morally evil guy.
No.
Yeah.
He's just an asshole.
He's definitely not a nice guy. He's not a cool guy.
Yeah.
I think somebody's gimmick is specifically not a cool guy. It might be his. No. Somebody's gimmick is not a cool guy. No, I'll never find it, but it's somebody's.
So Batista overness, MVP overness, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
We can even go 5 on this, actually. Let's go 5.
Yep.
Cool. I like that. And yeah, I think that's important to keep in mind with Kennedy, is that, yeah, he's not evil. Yeah, or even, it might even be that he's just not capable of doing things like that. That's just above him. Yeah, he's not Randy Orton.
I got like 2 pitches, I guess, for the second angle, in theory.
Yeah.
One is very WCW, where like Batista gets there and it's like, oh, he's gone, and then Kennedy like comes out of a room and just beats his ass.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or Batista gets there and like Kennedy's not there, or he thinks he might be there. He goes to like Ray's room and there's a microphone taped to the door by like its cord, and he's just like, oh my god. He bursts into Ray's room and Ray's just like, oh, hi Dave.
Yeah.
Like, how you doing?
I like that. Yeah, we might want to workshop the microphone taped to the door thing.
But you don't like that?
Maybe it will. If you don't think it's cheesy, I don't think it's cheesy.
I think it's cheesy. It's like cool. Like what the hell else would Kenny like? It's like a.
It's one of those show don't tell moments where I would maybe just not have anything like that. He just knows, or maybe he doesn't even know, but he suspects. Whereas with the microphone, it's like, oh, he was here.
Yeah, well, we already know he's there,
right? Which is the whole point of the right. That unless I'm wrong.
My thing was
go on.
My thing was more so like it was like a taunting thing to Dave, like on Ray's door, like, come on in, check it out, check out what I did, and he gets in there and it's nothing.
Yeah. I think we're on the same page, but yeah, for me, it's more about like Dave already knows he's been there.
Right. Yeah.
That's the crux of it, rather than.
Yeah, I gotcha.
We need a big fucking microphone on the door, like a like literally to me that is the.
Spray paint. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, narrative equivalent of Kennedy was here. Yeah.
Yes, exactly that. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah.
Which we could do. It'd just be a lot less subtle.
Yeah.
Which is fine, if that's what we want to do.
I think we're all right to leave it with that. Like, I'm not gonna massively fight over like a thing that doesn't actually mean anything.
Well, it means something because it changes the way the character is, really, whether he does something like that or not. It turns him into the fuck. It does. It turns him into the Joker. That's what it really does. He's the Joker rather than just an asshole. Like it's very much the little things that Seth Rollins does, right? Where it could just be,
he's the Joker.
He's a bad guy. Instead, he's literally the Joker.
No, he's the Joker. Well, okay, no. He's not literally the Joker. He's a guy who saw the Joker
the movie. Joker, yeah.
Doesn't really understand what the Joker is or what the movie was trying to say. He was just like, "That's cool. I should do that.
Yeah,
I should do that. I could be that guy."
And I also think with Kennedy, my idea of him recently has been that his antics will evolve with the opponent. So if it was against Taker, he's going to be doing this outlandish, cartoony shit. Because that's who Taker is. But Dave is a bit more understated, right? A bit more simple. That's why I feel like not doing that calling card thing is a bit... That's my default. Doesn't mean I'm not willing to do it. I'm fine with it. I don't really care. It's Kennedy at the end of the day.
How do you feel about the version of this, then, where he lures Dave out to this hospital just so he can beat his ass?
Beat him up. I'm willing to do it because it's a brawl and it's fun. But I also think Kennedy's been on this. Kennedy's whole thing lately has been I beat people without fighting them. I've got that mind game, so when I've already won by the time I get to the ring. So I like the version where he's already gone. He might even be back in the building. He might even be on SmackDown by the time Dave gets to the hospital. You know what I mean?
Come back.
Yeah. So maybe we could even have a backstage segment where he and MVP are like,
There's a terrible version of this where Kennedy comes out to the ring and we see Dave on the monitor and Dave's all concerned and Kennedy's just laughing at him in the arena and he's like, look at this big dumb fucker.
Shit. Yeah, I want to show you guys something. And then he puts it up on the screen.
Guess where your world champion is right now? Not at work, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, I really like that. Let's do that version for sure.
Cool.
Would you want to do the calling card or not? Your call. Just make it.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. How long does it take to get to the hospital? 15 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, hold on.
Yeah, I like that.
We're the kind of guys to do this. Should we find some sort of stadium in the area?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
This will be probably what we'll be.
You do this. You do the stadium. I'll do the hospital.
Okay. Well, yeah, I know, but that doesn't exist yet, Google. They're like, it's the Chase Center. I'm like, I know, but no, it's not. So
Remember, it'd also be a smaller venue. We'd be looking at something like 12,000 to 14,000 rather than 20.
Yeah. Chase Center. Okay, I see. San Fran has not a baseball team, not a basketball team, not a hockey team, not a...
Wow, it's just a shithole then.
I don't think San Fran has any big arenas, bro. I'll be honest. They're even decent sized arena.
You could just type in WWE in San Francisco. Why is the internet shitting itself?
Through San Francisco 2007. 2007, as I put in. SF convention, a complete disaster. Slam Wrestling.
Oh no.
WrestleFest 2007 can be compared to the Hindenburg crash onto the Titanic. What the fuck? What happened? What happened to this one thing, bro? Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair. I looked up WWE. Yeah, okay, yeah. WWE in the number 2007 brings up some interesting New York Times articles that I don't want to read.
Nope.
I got nothing on arena. There might be no arenas in San Fran at this point.
My internet is not. My Google is just not fucking working for some reason. So I'm gonna pass on that one. WWE surely went to San Francisco though. By the way,
I can't find anything on any San Fran shows or anything.
Okay, I'm finding it then. Fuck it. I know this is not comparable, but wasn't Mania 31 in San Fran?
No.
Where was it?
Was it in San Fran? I don't think it was.
No, there
31
basically
not.
wasn't a big arena within
Yeah, I
San.
didn't think so. Until the Chase Center, right? Because
Yeah.
everything's across the bridge in Oakland, legitimately. So, like, all the sports teams, they're just across the bridge. It's kind of what I was thinking, yeah. Arenas and venues. Hold on here.
No Way Out 2004.
Oh my god, it's the Cow Palace.
The Cow Palace, yeah.
Holy shit, that's iconic as fuck. Okay, where the hell's the Cow Palace?
And where's the nearest hospital?
Yeah. Maps.
WrestleMania 31.
It sent me to Baltimore for some reason when I looked up Cow Palace.
WrestleMania.
Telling me it doesn't exist anymore.
I assume that means 31 was in Santa Clara, which is a suburb of San Francisco where the 49ers play.
Oh, interesting.
Which is in San Francisco, team. The Usos are from San Francisco.
I'm trying to figure out where this would be. Where the hell's the Chase Center?
Don't know.
Bridge. Chase Center is... Because, like, I'm just going to assume it's where the Chase Center is now. Maybe I'm just wrong, but for lack of anything better.
San Francisco also hosted Chick Fight 4 and Chick Fight 5.
Damn. Okay, there's the Chase Center. I'm going to say that's pretty much where we were. There is the UCSF Medical Center at Mission Bay.
Yep.
Is across the street.
Okay, so how long would it take to walk there, according to Google Maps?
That's a good question. Give me directions, folks. Directions. We're going to start there, and we're going to go to the UCSF. That's the University of...
My Chrome is still freaking out, man.
Something San Francisco? That is a 3-minute walk. Sorry, drive.
Where's the next medical center after that?
4-minute walk.
After that?
Where is that?
Okay.
We have the Kaiser Permanente San Francisco Mission Bay medical offices.
No, that doesn't sound like a medical center.
We have the UCSF Binoff Children's Hospital.
Yes, a children's hospital for Rose Stereo. Let's go. How long would it take to walk to that? I just prefer it here. They get my size. It's also so much funnier imagining Mr. Kennedy infiltrating a children's hospital.
That is a 6 or 9 minute walk, depending which way you go.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. We'll get back to Dave pretty quickly then.
It's actually the same building. It's just the entrance is across. It's like the other side. So.
Let's have Mr. Kennedy rated off screen with a 1-minute angle here where the comms will talk about how despicable that man is.
Yep. Just gonna go assault an injured child. Fuck Mr. Kennedy.
What about let's do the raw rebound.
Yep. Sounds like
Carlito.
Carlito, yeah.
The Apple Man has ascended. He's just one win away from a WrestleMania main event.
Carlito shoots hard.
The thing is, he didn't, though.
True, yeah.
King Booker, now I'm all grown up.
Yep.
Roderick Strong versus Nunzio.
Nope.
Why?
He's in the main.
Yeah, you're right. It turned into a triple threat. It didn't take him out. Never mind. Is Frankie? Yeah, I think he is. Frankie is recognizable now, right?
I'll check. Yep.
Frankie Kazarian versus Nunzio.
Hell yeah. Nunzio, who's still recovering from
absolutely
whatever the hell happened last week. Okay, he's not managing him, and he's not managing him. Good
Well,
times.
this is going to be a 2-minute no contest, actually, as
oh shit, I love it.
As fuck, I can't remember his name. Swinger Parisi.
Yeah.
Comes in to beat up Nunzio.
Until Sports End finish. There we go.
Let's keep Frankie Kazarian strong.
Yep.
Do we do an angle afterwards, or just leave it there? I think we can just leave it there, can't we?
Yeah, that's fine for a week. If you remember, all that we're waiting for is like to properly turn Swinger because we didn't want to do
We want some extra angles, yeah. By the way, I've been thinking about this. We can turn that off. I think
it is off.
The shock turn thing. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's off.
Did we do that recently? Because we've definitely had some bad ones. We've definitely.
No, I think. Let me see.
Maybe you can't turn shock turns off. I know the disposition change timings we turned off.
I think that's what it is, and we're like, oh, that should affect that as well, but it just doesn't. It just does not.
Fair enough. Never mind.
We left off show complaints because it makes no fucking sense.
No. Well, kind of does, but yeah, no.
It makes some sense for some guys, but I think it was like Nunzio came up to us and was like, why the fuck am I not on the show? And we're like, what? Okay, turn that shit off. That's ridiculous.
But then it does lead to things like Steve Austin being around for a year without being used. He's like, what the fuck's going on? Or he's not the fuck. He doesn't tell us that, even though he should. So you're okay with just leaving that like that? We don't need that extra angle. Obviously, they just chases Nunzio off or whatever, drags him off.
Yep.
Or maybe just leaves him in the ring again and we're asking, why, Swinger? Why?
Yeah, it's just like now it's not even like, it doesn't even make any sense. He's just attacking Nunzio now.
I guess I want a bridge angle. Should we do Linda? Let's do Linda.
Yep.
And then Mr. Kennedy can come back out.
We thought he wasn't here. What the hell's going on?
It makes sense too that Kennedy would get here like a little bit before Batista gets to the hospital because Mr. Kennedy took a limo.
Yeah.
Batista's running.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, I feel like we can rate Ray on something here. Maybe acting.
Sure. Yeah, Ray can act confused. He's like, "What are you talking about, dude?"
I haven't seen Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah, it's cool, dude.
In fact, I haven't seen anybody from SmackDown except for Shark in weeks.
Nobody visits me.
Except Shark.
Tell Teddy to send somebody. I get lonely.
I've been watching the cruiserweights and they're doing really well, but those boys haven't come and visited me.
Concerned with Teddy, he's just like, yeah, whatever.
Dave, you're okay, and it just leaves. Dave,
yep.
Dave.
Perfect. Kennedy in the arena. We all laugh at Dave.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of booing going on in the States.
Oh yeah.
6.
6
script everybody. Yeah. Is there anybody in the angle you would trust unscripted?
No.
Cool. Another angle hype. Have we hyped up that Shelton's going to celebrate later?
No.
Let's do that.
It's a Shelton celebration.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Oh, did you were not prepared to.
I was not actually going to do that, no.
No. I feel like MVP should get an interview with heel interviewer where he's like, I'm the world champion now. That's how it works.
We haven't used it. It's going to be the babyface announcer, and he's going to be like, what the fuck, man? You can't just do that. That's not cool.
Well, our champion doesn't want to be here. I do. Yeah. I'm here all the time. I'm the MVP of Friday nights. I think I deserve this title. I just beat Batista.
Yeah.
4?
How long is it? 4? Yep. I'm just gonna check really quick.
Yeah, make this a flash pinfall as well, by the way.
Yeah, I hear you. Quick, clean flash pinfall? No.
Well, yeah, don't worry. I think it's using clean in a different way.
No, game, come on. Like by use of heat.
Indeed. Main event. Also, I think you said something the other day. What was it? Hard, yeah. You said like hard, and I couldn't tell if it was like difficult or goes hard.
I immediately read it back, and then I put in brackets in a good way.
Oh, I never saw the edit, so I was always confused, but I actually assumed you probably meant that.
I read it, and I immediately went, wait, that's not gonna, because I have the heat thing in my mind. It's like, shit, you're right, I do use that in 2 separate ways, like a little no
differentiation. Yeah.
It's Sabu, Roderick Strong, and
Miguel Rojo.
Rojo. Look at that. That's a banger.
20?
I might go shorter.
Roddy's there.
He is, isn't he?
Roddy can just have 2 singles matches. Okay, Roddy's not as good in the game as I'm imagining him, because he's young.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm happy to concede to 15.
I like that.
No shorter.
Yep.
Sabu wins?
Sabu wins. Open, decisive, all out?
Yeah. Open, decisive, steal the show. Or actually, can I get a beat on these guys' consistency?
Yeah. Miggy.
Really strong. Good. How is Miggy Rojo such a god in this game?
Sabu.
Is okay. I'll take that risk if Roddy's is stronger. All right. Steal the show, boys.
Go fucking crazy.
Can we go stunt some crazy bumps? Can Miggy Rojo take a crazy bump?
Yeah, I can see about that.
Maybe Sabu also. Okay, that's fair. Stump bump?
He says no.
Will Sabu take a crazy bump on TV?
You know he will. You know he will. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Let's go.
Everyone's willing to die for the gang.
And Shelton?
Yep. Yeah, and then like the court descends on him, and it's like, oh fuck.
Fighting on Booker. The other two don't have to be rated.
Yeah, and then Finley comes out. We could even cameo Finley, and he's just like, I want a fucking match.
Cool. Yeah, I like. Oh, that is once again the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, what's he say this time?
Jeez, I'm not going to read that out, but let's just say he's not happy about the way that's been reported on, and well, he has some unfortunate comments for us. Wow. Script those 2 lads. Yeah, I agree with you on the Finley cameo. I think that sounds good for the one you pitched where he only comes out after Shelton's been already beaten up, and yeah.
You said script somebody or something?
Script everyone, yeah. It's Finley and Shelton.
Gotcha.
7.
Yep.
Which takes us to 2 hours after commercials.
Hell yeah. And...
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
What's up?
Far too much. Oh, because Miggy's unknown. Yeah, okay.
Is that right? Or is Miggy being used elsewhere?
No, he's just unknown.
It's crazy. He's over.
Yeah, no, he's over as hell.
Yeah, I don't think there's a scenario where we cut that match because of that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I guess it could go 13 and that gets rid of the Roddy penalty.
I'm alright with that if you are.
Yeah, I think so.
We just get ticked on the 1.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I don't think in order to get rid of the Miggy penalty, we'd have to go 8, which I'm unprepared to do. Wait, no, I don't think that's true. Wait, if we go 14, so take a minute off, I think that's another layer down. So just have a look.
That is just being used too much, not far too much.
Wait, in that case. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, that makes. No, I'm very confused about how Roddy went. Roddy is used too much at 16, but not at 15. Unless I've just got a misunderstand. That's my big. By the way, that's the one thing I've been learning with my current playthrough of TEW is about these overuse penalties, because all of the Japanese feds require you to have long matches.
Are they technically in this?
Yes.
Yeah, they're on screen. They're on screen.
Let's just have Sabu then, because Sabu's the big. You know, still gets across the point of the angle.
That might fix it. Yep, it did.
Ooh, could we go back to 15?
No.
Oh, but Roddy's not on there anymore.
You're right.
That's good.
Maybe that, yeah.
I think I'm kind of okay with that.
Yeah, I am as well. What do you think about that?
I like that show. It's a very... This is a very unique show. It's a very changed show. This is a very us show as well. Like, we've got Frankie Kazarian, Nunzio, Miggy Rojo, Sabu, Roderick Strong main event. Like, that's crazy, man. That is you messaged me recently about like 09, 010, and I'm like, I agree with you to whatever. I agree with you to some extent.
It's the only reason I say it.
But we knew, I know we're gonna have to stick those landings in order to pull off those years being good. And 2007, I've already sent you the outline for it. It looks similar because there are a lot of the same names, but in my opinion, 2007 is a drastically different year in our version. So I think we're already changing a lot.
Yeah, I would agree.
And this, fucking Amazing Red Sabu Roderick Strong main eventing SmackDown. It's just, that's crazy.
Bangerville, bro. We probably want to put a story on that or something, yeah?
Yeah. Check Chavo's story or whatever that is. We should probably check storylines in general.
I don't even know what Chavo's story is.
Way of the Warrior, yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. Let's add Nunzio to it, though.
Yep.
So we don't have to do anything else with it.
Oh, by the way, these people are never wrestling ever again.
Oh,
they're all unimportant, unknown people. So it's over.
Oh, is it the Swinger has changed?
Yeah. Swinger now is unimportant.
All right. Do any of them have very warm momentum?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure.
You sure?
He's hot.
I was about to say. I'm sure Idol doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So Idol's fine.
For Simon Dean. By the way, I peeped this the other day. What the hell? Simon Dean is like an era cruiserweight champion.
I don't know. We have better these days.
Yeah, we have better, but I mean IRL, he's literally a cruiserweight champion.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
We do.
Storyline.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yep.
That's fine. I think that gets continued by the... Well, we'll check, but yeah, that's fine. Rey Mysterio, no. Let's have... Yeah, I know what we'll do.
I don't even know what to do with this.
I know what we'll do. We'll leave that for now.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Sabu?
Nah. Just continue via note.
Okay.
Let's have the Batista match continued, the real MVP via note, because MVP and Mysterio are in the angle.
Yep.
And then go put Lundrick off screen on
this.
Yeah,
they are.
Then that'll be fine.
Perfect. Let's fucking run it.
Let's do it.
SmackDown intro.
Rise up.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I love these two guys. I feel like that's much lower of a performance than usual, and I love the idea that they're like, "Oh, okay, we see what this is. We're gonna phone this one in."
Yep, I would expect them both to. I will not lie.
Yeah.
Yep. They talk. They want Lundrick.
They didn't phone this in.
We'll see how that goes. Jesus at work later.
He is here. He's going to main event hour 1 of SmackDown.
Kennedy has his eyes on that match, and he hopes you also have your eyes on that match.
Haha.
Big smile. Finley questions the direction of the court.
Oh.
Booker sends him back away. We should put Finley in the Shelton thing, shouldn't we?
In the Shelton story?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't want to tick anything with that last angle?
I don't think we need to.
Okay. Eris Morgan beats Venice of 8 with a shell shock.
Nobody had enough psychology to put together a 50-second match.
And then she's going to continue the beatdown. But Neidhart saves.
Wow, I'm surprised this didn't do better.
Teddy Long books our main event for tonight.
Sabu was there.
Sabu was there. Yep. Chavo interview.
I will fight.
What was he saying?
I will fight the winner of the main event.
Whoever the winner was, yeah.
And he'll fight them sometime. Won't be next week, and it won't be at the Rumble, but he will fight them.
Pretty fucking good, all things considered, in my book.
Same rating as the Raw main event.
Yep. MVP fucking rolls up Batista with the ropes while he's distracted. Like a ultra fucking shined up Dave. He's been distracted, rolled up, and we're using the ropes. Ultra protect note, apparently, yeah.
Okay, Montel, we want you to win. Okay? But we need you to make Dave look really strong.
You can either just roll him up off the distraction, or you can use the ropes or something, whatever you want to do, man.
Wait. If we're doing all that, why doesn't Batista just win? No, we want you to win.
Yeah.
But you need to make Dave look really strong.
Real good.
This is one of Dave's best matches.
And then afterwards, I guess Kenny was the only one talking, so I didn't script him, I guess. Because in my head, he's good at that. He's good at going off script, even though he's not.
No. I don't think he is IRL either, by the way.
I think it's MVP who's good at going off script, and I get confused because they're like linked in my brain.
They are linked, yeah, no, for sure. They're linked a lot less in our save than they are IRL, but yeah.
Yeah. Fuck Mr. Kennedy. Raw rebound.
SmackDown alum Carlito.
All grown up.
I dream to be a king.
Yep. This falls apart as Swinger beats up Nunzio.
Nunzio was off his game.
What a bastard. Please don't smack down at home.
The Kennedy's back. This son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Look at this big dumb animal on the screen.
Ooh. Interesting thing about that announcing note. If somebody's microphone skill is higher than their color skill, their microphone skill is used as their color skill.
I call bullshit on that. That makes no sense.
What do you mean?
Why is Will Regal getting pinned for being bad at comms every fucking week?
This segment deserved better announcing.
Oh, it's Cole's fault. It's him.
Also, that penalty is, I believe, whenever the announcing is 15 points or less below the segment rating.
Right.
It's probably being modified by experience, which they still don't have much of.
Shelton celebration later.
Celebration?
Celebration. MVP is now the World Heavyweight Champion. Say loud and say it proud.
Should we book in for next week?
Yeah, we book all that shit in for next week. I forgot we like all these angles have like been pumping these things in. So we've got Batista MVP.
The rematch.
We've got tags of some kind, if I recall correctly.
No, they want a shot at the belts, but that's happening at the Rumble.
Right. Okay. My confusion probably was with the Raw match or something. But there was another match where I said like we don't even have to have that. Shark
Kennedy. Yeah.
Which fuck it, we'll advertise that. That makes sense.
Yep.
And
Mr. Kennedy is very over. This will add attendance.
And then it'll be
the US title match. Yeah, we can book that later. Yeah. I'm actually thinking we might event with MVP versus Batista. Nice, really good.
Jesus Christ, dude, Sabu.
Yeah, man. I told you about him in the cruisers. I told you he'd be good for the cruisers.
And to close.
Oh, 70% of a worker's mic skill, apparently. I don't think that's what the handbook said.
We can book that in for next week. Rematch for that title. Sir Finley, Shelton Benjamin.
But this time, Finley has to put his knighthood on the line.
Yep. I like that.
Sir Shelton Benjamin. Whoa, wait, what? I guess we just didn't have a banger angle, did we?
Yeah, pretty much. We had the Kendi in the arena thing.
Okay, all right. What's Cole's announcing? You'll need an 80 to avoid a penalty.
Definitely not 80.
Is it lower than 80? Really, Michael Cole?
Almost certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta remember when this was made, it was 2014. Michael Cole is not good, was never good, never will be good. He's the scum of the earth. We hate him.
Wait, what was that? Oh, just re-signing. For how long?
Yep. A year.
Cool.
That's all you asked me to do.
Yep.
That caught my attention very quickly.
Oh no, Big Papa Pump.
My boy. By the way, the ESPN didn't even bother to complain this time around. They're just like, that's fine. So they're like, we don't.
They're preparing a letter.
yeah. We just haven't gotten the letter yet. That's it.
No, the letter, because this time it's a you're off TV letter.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we did it. Another week.
Yeah, good week. Pretty good. Should we consider paying Carlito?
Yeah, we could. I'm down for that.
How much is the man on?
That's a good question. 6,000 per month.
All right, why don't we give him?
He's in poverty.
No wonder he's complaining. $100,000 is surely enough for Carlito to not be mad at us anymore. All right, that's as much as I'm willing to give him.
Fair enough.
Triple H, on the other hand, we should probably pay.
Oh, yeah. Come here, boy.
Also, by the way, there's a way to do this you might find useful. Anyway, how much is Triple H on? Oh, he's actually... Wow, okay. Yeah. Give him...
You gotta remember, his contract will never expire. Yeah. So.
Give him a cool mill.
Yep. Chill out, try. That's one more 0 than I think I normally do, because this should be 4 and 3. Yep, there's a mill. Happy.
Cool. Yeah, if you go to search here, you may know this already.
How do I even do that?
Just go to roster. Yeah,
okay.
Bottom left, search.
Yep.
And then morale, any negative morale. And then it's probably easier for you to pay people than clicking on each person individually.
True.
I feel like we could solve these issues. Except for the Carlito one.
Yeah, we could.
Actually, why don't we give the whole roster a payout?
Yeah, we did do the Christmas bonus. So.
Yeah, let's give him a Christmas bonus.
A late Christmas bonus.
Wait, go to our finances.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh Jesus. Would you say 8 million's a good average for monthly income across that year?
It's probably a little higher than that, yeah. But
9 million?
Yeah. I would have gone 10, but
there's a 6 million month and a 1 million month in there.
The 6 million month is just because we didn't run pay-per-view. There's no 1 million.
I'm just saying
month.
if we're going average, that's what it doesn't really matter why. It's just they exist.
Oh, we gave a Christmas bonus last year that month. That's why our workers were fucking $50 million.
Fine, fuck it. We'll give him. We'll divide 10 million between them.
Do I think right? Oh no, I can't. I was gonna give everybody $10 million by accident. But
no, don't do that.
This is what I think before I do anything.
Average is around 12. Okay. Well, fuck it then. Let's give him $12 million.
Cheers, whoever can do that math.
Do you know where we're going?
No.
Okay, click on somebody's morale issues. Yep, give.
Yeah. I don't know how to do this anymore, man.
Wait. Oh yeah. And then you go give, and then whole roster or all workers.
I think it's whole roster.
I think it's whole roster. No. Everybody?
Can you not do that?
You can. You definitely can.
Nope. There's no entire roster.
There you go.
Entire roster.
Okay, so assume we've got about 100 active workers. So let's start. Let's put 120k in there and see what it says.
Now remember, you have to go boop boop.
Oh, that's a bit too much. 100k.
Boop boop.
Still too much. 90k.
Boop boop.
80. Yeah, that looks about right.
That looks about right, yeah. Get bonus.
Yep.
That's 80,000. Yep. Boom.
Oh, Carlito got a little bit of a tick there.
Okay.
He's just irritated now. People, oh my god, they still have morale issues.
Oh yeah, dude. Any negative real quick? Those people still mad.
I do want to pay off those women. Give the women another 150, I guess, each.
Sure.
Actually, wait.
Yeah.
Give Tori Wilson 2 months of paid time off instead. See if she comes back a little brighter.
Okay. Done.
And then with Victoria, I think we should pay her. How much is she on? Oh my god, so much. Hey, I want to pay off these women. Hey, and that who did nothing. Oh man, I really don't want to pay her this much money. Look how much money we've given her, Tucker.
Yep. Then just don't.
But she's the only heel on the roster.
You figure out what you want to do. I have to pee really badly.
Oh, let's end the stream first then, because I don't think we have anything else to do, right?
I was holding out for the end of the stream, and we're just still going. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, let's end the stream. All right. Thank you for watching. Overall enjoyed. Matching their VODs over at YouTube. Silly Tuck over at YouTube. Silly Tuck over on Twitter. That year in review video going to be out on the Patreon soon. Check out the Patreon. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.